y'all feeling? Can I hear some noise? Just a little noise, please. This is the first time that I've been to this particular location for the African Street Festival, which has now been renamed to the International African Arts Festival. But it's a beautiful thing to see black folks together. And if you feel that way, give everybody a hand, please. I'm going to do just a little something now, and then they tell me I'm going to come back and do a little something later. But the little something I want to do right now, normally if I wasn't here, I would be home serving some salmon croquettes. Because that's what I do on Sunday, at an open house. And there are a lot of poets in Brooklyn and other places who've been in my house. So like, we're not home in my house right now, but we're going to act like it. I want y'all to join me on what we usually do to open up the whole open house affair. Everybody say free. Grow, misery, down, true, sad, lift, here. Now you got to remember that now. The words that you got to remember are free, grow, misery, down, true, sad, lift, here. It's very simple. It's a little rap. And all I want y'all to do is a call and response. I want to be what I can be, to be proud, healthy, and free. I want to say what I know to help my brothers and sisters. I want to feel good about me and blame no one for mine. Because I'll be strong to turn it around. I want to go up, I'm not going down. I want to do what I can do to make all my dreams come true. Remember my past, the good and bad, how I made it art, even when it was sad. I want to share whatever my gift, and when you're feeling low, I'll give you. I want to live without fear, and know that I'm blessed for being here. And know that I'm blessed for being here. And know that I'm blessed for being here. I want to be what I can be, to be proud, healthy, and free. I want to say what I know to help my brothers and sisters. I want to feel good about me and blame no one for mine. Cause I'll be strong to turn it around. I want to go up, I'm not going down. I want to do what I can do to make all my dreams come true. Remember my past, the good and bad, how I made it art, even when it was sad. I want to share whatever my gift, and when you're feeling low, I'll give you. I want to live without fear, and know that I'm blessed for being here. And know that I'm blessed for being here. And know that I'm blessed for being here. And know that we're blessed. Give yourselves a nice hand. Each other down. We have got to say things that are going to be uplifting. We've got to stop talking about niggas and be black people. We've got to stop talking about oppression and become liberation. That's what time it is, y'all. But on that note, I do want to share with you a poem that I did on Def Poetry Jam that was never aired. And it wasn't aired because Russell Simmons is not exactly a brother with a strong spine. And I don't want to say what that means or what you call somebody like that, but I think you'll get the idea. If your spine is not strong, well. So, in advent of the speech that the bushwhacker gave the other night, in advent of the fact that lies are being told all the time, I want y'all to listen to this and recognize that this will be your sermon for today, your lesson for the week, and many of you probably already know the facts I'm about ready to say, but if you don't know these facts, I want you to recognize this is more of a history lesson than a poem. America is a terrorist, killing the natives of the land. Killing and stealing has always been America's master plan. To control the earth and everything on it, to divide and conquer is all they wanted. America is a terrorist, killing the buffalo that roam the plains. Killing and slaughtering animals was turned into a game, giving blankets contaminated with smallpox to the natives who were here. The beginning of germ warfare, the beginning of white fear, no respect for the land, the trees, or the air we breathe, and Christianity was an excuse to bring others to their knees. America is a terrorist with a slave system in place. Take away the humanity of a darker race. Put people in chains, then beat them with whips, made them give up their names. Those who survived the slave ships. America is a terrorist, chewing tobacco and eating swine, being mean and nasty to those who treated him kind. Take a pregnant black woman, cut her belly open, let the fetus fall out, stomp the baby in the ground. To instill fear is what that was all about. Gang up on a black man, hanging from a tree, then cut him down and set him on fire for everyone to see. America is a terrorist with a howdy-doody grin, and using the Bible keep others in check while America commits all the sins. Thou shalt not kill. That's not part of the American dream, because to kill is a thrill. They love to show on your TV screen. Romance the gun just for fun, drop an arm just for charm. This is the American way, and all this talk about equality, justice, and peace spewing out the mouths of these governmental beasts. But every time blacks try to find a way to do for self, the American terrorist wasn't having it, and fear is all black folks felt. Rosewood was a town where blacks tried hard to thrive. White folks burned it down, and many blacks lost their lives. Now there was a town in Oklahoma called Black Wall Street. Blacks had homes, bank, and lots of money, and stood strong on their own 2 feet. But now you see the whites nearby were jealous and just couldn't stand seeing blacks do so well. So they dropped not 1 but 2 bombs on the town in 1921 and created a living hell. America is a terrorist, feeding off racism and greed, not caring, not sharing, but enjoying watching people bleed. Every time Jack Johnson fought and beat a white boy in the ring, white moms would kill blacks at random because a black man was boxing's king. All the wars we fought to try to win respect at home, but when the war was over, we were never treated like we belonged, but rather the subject of experiments at Tuskegee and other places. Over 400 years, blacks have lived in fears of the vicious cruelty of the racists, tried to march for justice and the civil right to be treated fair, attacked by dogs, fire hoses, beaten by police, forced to live a life in total despair, bombed the church in Birmingham while the children were in Sunday school. Where were you, Condoleezza? Bombed the church in Birmingham while the children were in Sunday school. Took the lives of 4 little girls. Yes, this terrorist was just that cruel. American terrorism is like a virus that's homegrown and spreads across the planet too, selling guns and chemical weapons, gift wrapped in red, white, and blue. Soldier boys selling guns for hard drugs in exchange. It should be obvious by now that this country is deranged, and yet we stand and pledge allegiance to a flag that brings lots of grief, and sing a war song every day. Oh, say can. It's America's only belief. America is a terrorist, and no one wants to admit, and pointing the finger at others is the ironic part of it. Dropped a bomb in Philadelphia to wipe out an organization called MOVE, killed unarmed women and children because the police had something to prove. And all the Black Panthers who are trying to help their community, wiped out by the FBI for trying to create black unity, put drugs in the hood, set folks up for no good, kept unemployment high, education laced with lies, turning people against each other, made money more sacred than your mother, caused an avalanche of grief by trigger-happy police, locked the black man up in jail, made him think he was born to fail, and no place are you safe if you have a darker face. Henry Dumas, Amadou Diallo, Michael Griffin, Yusuf Walters, Alan Roberts, Anthony Rice, Art Miller, James Byrd, Emmett Till, Medgar Evers, just to name a few, died at the hands of American terrorists. No terrorism here ain't a damn thing new. And AIDS has become an epidemic all over the world where black people live. An evil virus created by mad scientists for people who only have love to give. The KKK, the CIA, the Michigan militia, the FBI, and the police from coast to coast are the real American terrorists, and the government is the host. So now, America is ready to engage in World War III, because what goes around has come around. But you know what? You can't kill what you can't see.
The original poets in the house tonight. That's To smack them with the same tub of lard they taught us in miseducation. They used concentrated masturbation mixed with Jiffy Lube, pushed out squeeze like that last bit in your toothpaste tube. Screw-faced and rude, this Caucasian dude, he migrated us, blinded us, bent us backwards and screwed the truth from up and in behind us. He's climbed us to the tip top of our brains, erased what he needed to survive and left us with ignorance to hide behind, but like Laura says, I will